During the pandemic, when I saw like everything shutting down, and I'm like, life is so short. Like, what am I gonna do? And I'm like, the one thing that always stuck for me was acting. I loved acting. I loved theater. So I was like, let me kind of get into that. And I knew nothing, like literally close to nothing. So all I was posting was like little acting TikToks, like back in the day, like. People thought it was like cringe, but I didn't care. I was like, okay, whatever. Like, I'm just gonna do my little TikToks, and that's kind of how Joel found me.
I went to college for engineering initially, and the first like year and a half that I was doing that, I was like so miserable. Like honestly, I was just like, because I was just in my dorm room, just like in the books, like day in, day out. And I was just like, I have no life. I hate this. And I was in one film class that I just like loved. Like it was just like, the thing I looked forward to the most in my week. And I just, at one point, like a year and a half into that, I was like, you know what, this is not for me. Like, I think this is calling me, so this is what I gotta do. And I started thinking about like, what kind of storyteller do I want to be? What are the kind of stories I want to tell? Of course, like it was just coming back home and coming back to like, and it became obvious to me because the canon that I was being exposed to, all the films that I was watching, they didn't represent, like they weren't about people like us, so there was just like, there was just, I just felt like I could be of service to bringing some of these stories to light.
So it's basically centered around a Dominican family. Rico is basically a street hustler. He's 19 years old, so kind of still a teenager, but also entering into like adulthood. And he gets his girlfriend pregnant, which is me. And then you kind of see this family navigate this situation that, me and Rico have gotten ourselves into. And I feel like Joel does a very great job at like showing how not only does something like that, affect the mom and the dad, like the baby daddy and the baby mom, but like also everybody involved. So when you watch it, you get like a fly on the wall type of like feel to it. Like everybody always says like, I forget I'm watching a movie. Like I really thought I was watching somebody's life unfold before my eyes. There's a lot of drama between me and Rico.
A lot of drama.
And then you kind of see them grow up, you know what I mean? And you root for them.